Would you like to be as creative as Leonardo da Vinci, Albert Einstein, Marie Curie, Frida Kahlo? Well, it's actually way easier than you think. I'll talk to you in this video about the 3 benefits of journaling for happiness and success. So stay with me. My name is Peggy van der Plassche. I am the founder of the Microdose Diet. I'm a former banker and venture capitalist, and I now speak about professional and personal development using alternative therapies such as microdosing psychedelic. So why is journaling so important, and why do you see the brightest minds using it to boost their creativity? There are like 3 big benefits that I'm going to go through with you. But first, the habit of journaling is really about recording your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings based on the situations that are coming up in your life. So maybe what you might have done when you were a kid or a teenager with writing your diary, well, that is as simple as that. That is what is journaling. And some people like Leonardo da Vinci or even Frida Kahlo actually were drawing as well in their diary to help them develop their creative ideas, but also process their emotions. So I would say journaling is really one of the easiest, cheapest, and most accessible tool to help you promote an healthy state of mind. But you will see that it's way, way more than that. So the first, I would say, big bucket of benefits when it comes to journaling is really to help you achieve your goal. And I'm sure you read that story before, or should I say a study versus a story, that was showing that people who were writing down their goals were 42% more likely to achieve them. And the rationale behind that was that writing down your goals was giving you clarity, but also accountability. There is much more to that when it comes to journaling. And when it comes to the benefits of using journaling to achieving your goal, I'll go through a few things that's going to give you a good idea of why it's so important for you to do that. So the first thing, that when you journal, it really gives you a very tangible way to assess your progress. So you can always go back to your journal when you need encouragement and additional motivation, but also the process of writing make your improvement more real and permanent. So it's very important in terms of recording your thoughts, your progress, and your achievement. Second benefit is that you're giving a very tangible target to your mind, and it really helps direct your attention towards your intermediary successes, but also your goals. So now your subconscious and conscious minds can work together to make these goals a reality. So you really define the target for them in a very explicit way. And by journaling, you're constantly bringing back this target. The third thing is really about handwriting. So I would recommend to handwrite when journaling, not using your computer, simply because handwriting increases neural activity in certain sections of your brain, the ones that are the same than meditation. So the mere action of writing with your hand really unleashes creativity that will be very difficult to access in other ways. So it really stimulates ideas that you might not have been able to have in another way. Another value in order to achieve your goal with journaling is that handwriting sharpens your brain and helps learn. So sequential hand movements activate large regions of the brain that are responsible for thinking, for language, for healing, and for working memory. All of that would be very helpful when achieving your goal. Another benefit is that handwriting actually promotes critical thinking. And this is because it allows the writer to think more thoroughly about the information that he or she records. And last but not least, there was a very interesting study that was made in 2005 that was showing that expressive writing, so really writing your feeling, supports a lot of physical, cognitive, and emotional areas, such as giving, in average, higher student grades, less time out of work following job loss, and less work absenteeism, and that was for the people who were journaling. So you can see that just journaling a few minutes a day would really, really help you achieve your goals from a professional and personal matter, whatever your goals. So that's really the first bucket, journaling to achieve your goals. The second bucket is journaling to improve your health, mental and physical. So, I mean, you're going to hear that in a second, but the positive impact of journaling on your health, mental and physical, I mean, are simply mind-blowing. So we have research who demonstrated that journaling actually lowers blood pressure, improves lung and liver function, decreases the time spent in hospital, boosts moods, improves physiological well-being, lessens depressive and avoidance symptoms, and reduce stress-related visits to the doctor. So just that gives you a very, very good idea of the value coming from journaling on your health. And actually, some studies have shown that time spent journaling about really your deepest thoughts and feelings, emotions, can even reduce the number of days sick that you take off work. So that is pretty exciting. So you can really journal to help you accept rather than judge your mental experiences. So that results in fewer negative emotions in response to stressor. So if you're one of these people who feel easily triggered by anything and anyone, journaling will really help you with feeling less triggered and feeling more at peace. And that is definitely more practical than trying to control your environment. And it's way more achievable, and it will decrease your anxiety and your stress, considering that no, you cannot control your environment. So journaling is particularly helpful in supporting mental health because it has demonstrated results in terms of reducing anxiety and reducing obsessive thinking. If you're like me, obsessive thinking might be something that you're dealing with. So when I am upset about a situation, can be anything, I will write down about the situation, you know, and my feeling, my emotions related to that, and all the things that, you know, are around that situation. I'm going to rip off the paper. And as soon as I put that in my recycling garbage, obviously, I feel immediately lighter. And I mean, this technique has provided me with a wonderful relief from my old patterns of like ruminating and obsessive thinking. And if you are an obsessive thinker, you know how painful that can be, but also how it sucks your energy and your life. So really, I would recommend next time you are upset about something, just try it. Jot down your emotions, your feeling, everything related to the situation, tear down the paper, throw it away. You will feel that a weight has been lifted out of your heart and shoulders and chest in general. So last but not least, when journaling in terms of benefit from your health, journaling also improves the perception of events. And we discussed earlier the fact that journaling increases critical thinking. So that helps you having a different perception of events. It also helps you regulate your emotion, and it encourages awareness. So, I mean, these benefits are just absolutely fabulous just by journaling a few minutes a day. I don't think you can do anything that will be a better ROI than that. And you don't need a doctor appointment or a script in order to benefit from it. Last but not least, journaling allows you to shift your perspective, and that is very important. So I've never been a fan of keeping a gratitude journal. I know it is very popular. I just always felt it was very, I don't know, fake, very gimmicky. I tried, but I really didn't like it. But what I started doing is just jolting a few lines every day, every other day, about what has been working well in my life and what I have done well. And that has been a total game changer for me, because instead of focusing my mind, or I should say not focusing my mind, leaving my mind target whatever it wanted to target, now I gave a focus on something that was positive. Before, my mind, left to its own device, would always go for what's not working, what's wrong, what should I judge, what should I criticize. Now, by really giving my mind a target on what are these positive things that have happened to me, but also what are the positive thoughts about myself, I just see more and more of that. And it can be anything. It can be, okay, I received a free croissant at the bakery. Someone gave me a compliment on the street. I made progress on some of my projects. I improved my diet. Now I'm able to notice what is working well in my life, which before I was not capable. Unless it was something massive, I would not be able to notice, small positive things happening in my life. So it has made me feel so much better about myself and my life in general. And it really is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I was able to really break the cycle of negativity, and journaling, and I would say positive journaling, by just looking for these few things that are working well. I mean, it literally takes me like 2 minutes a day, 2 minutes, but it has really made a huge impact. So I would really, really, really recommend you to try that. And the added benefit is that it has also shifted my perspective on my past, because I had the tendency to focus on the lack of support, the challenges, the unkind words I had experienced over time. But never was I remembering the great times, the times where people were kind to me, the times where, things were, the times where I was happy. So, but now my well-trained mind, conscious and unconscious, are also looking for the bright times and the positive things in my past. So again, if you just remember one thing from this video or this podcast, is really just take 2 minutes, 1 minute, every 3 days, if you want, just start with what has worked well in your life and what you did well as a person. What did you do well today? And that will really, really help you feel more positive in your day-to-day life, but also more hopeful and secure in your life. And that is a very, very important tool in my toolkit. And that has really, really made a good change in my life. So actually, there was a study made in 2010 that supports my own personal finding, that was actually saying that the study participants that regularly draw their attention to aspects of their lives that are positive made them feel blessed and increase their positivity. So I would really, really recommend you to try that. So I think, and I hope you feel encouraged to try journaling for yourself. Please share the love and insight with your friends and family, because if it's helpful for you, it's going to be helpful for someone else. So, whether you share this video, whether you share this podcast, whether you just share the message, be generous and try it for yourself, but also help other people feel better about themselves. So this is a very, very easy, cheap and simple way, obviously, that has really proven impacts on all aspects of your life. So enjoy the summer, have a fabulous time. You can find more videos like that, more recording like that on my website, my Spotify, on my LinkedIn, and all this great stuff. Obviously, my YouTube channel. Thank you so, so much for listening, and I really, really wish you the best. Bye. Have a great summer.